Hey everyone, welcome to another Rope for Q weekly league vlog. And this time it's week 11, and I'm playing a guy called Key, who is actually on the same handicap as me, so it meant we could start from scratch. I've never played this chap before, but he is on the committee of the club I'm in, of the club within a club I'm in, not the actual snooker club. So yeah, he's obviously a pretty experienced player. But same handicap, so it meant I could start from zero. Anyway, hope you enjoy this match. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, and I'm going to spoil the result. So if you don't want to hear me talk about the result before the actual frames, skip forward to the time code shown on the screen now, and you won't miss it. But maybe once you've watched the frames, come back to this time code. I'll put the start of this spoiler section time code at the end of the last frame, and come back and hear me talk about it. So yeah, this was a really disappointing one for me. So if you really don't want to watch it, and I really struggled to get motivated to edit this video and commentate on it, because it was a really weak performance from me. Not only did I not play well, I got frustrated with my opponent, who at the time I was under the impression they were getting extremely good luck and I was getting extremely bad luck, which I think they maybe did get the rub a little bit. But having edited it now, I see that actually, okay, there was a few times when Key got a little bit of luck, but there was also a few times when I got a little bit of luck. But you always remember your opponent's luck and not your own. And I was really disheartened to see me squander so many gilt-edged chances, basically. So, chances, not only chances on a red, but chances where I could have got a red and at least one colour, and I just squandered them, really. So, very disappointing for me. I lost my composure. I apologise to Key, who I was, I was a bit standoffish at the end because, he basically said, I think there was a bit of a language issue thing, and I think I misheard him, and he said something at the end that sounded like I thought you were better or something like that. But I think he said more, don't you normally play better than that, or something along those lines. And just the accent and my bad hearing, I misheard him. But on reflection, I think he probably said or something like, I've seen you play better than that, or something like that. So I apologise to Key. Anyway, let's get on with these frames, and I'll catch you at the end and update you on the league. Here we go with frame one then, and it's me to break. I won the toss, and previously I've been winning the toss, putting my opponent into break, but it doesn't seem like a very positive attitude. So I've been when I win the toss, this one I put myself into break, and maybe I should have not listened to myself and put my opponent into break, because that was terrible. So 4 points given away straight away. I suppose the good thing is that it's the white ball is at least back in balk, even though it went via the pocket. Oh, it's a close pot. Oh, they don't normally go in at that angle, but that squared it up at least. And here we go. It's me that gets the first chance after a safety exchange, but I squandered that one, which is a shame because I got pretty nice on the blue. Felt like I could have made a couple there. Left Key this medium length one, which he certainly hits pretty hard and gets in. Not a right lot in the way of position though. I could cut this blue in, I suppose, but we'd be running into bought colours. So, but he does cut it in and manages to squeeze past the green. Yeah, it's a nice pot on the red as well. Running back towards balk. So, will he play a pot here or will he put me in a snooker? Fair play to him. He's gone for a pot and he gets it in nicely. Nice little break here. Just a safety this time though. Not left me too much. Well, I suppose I've got this red just top of the pink. Get it nicely, but tried to disturb the pink, get it out, but Didn't work, so just a long blue, which I don't get, but I'll play it with a bit of safety. And yeah, so a few safety shots later and I get this chance here, but another chance squandered. At least I didn't land. At least I landed fairly safe on the reds anyway. Pretty well shot from Key, and I've shot it because it's one of those shots where he lands right in the middle of the reds and leaves me with pretty much no pot apart from a very thin, awkward cue. But I played it badly and ended up leaving it over the pocket for him. And he's, again, pretty... I mean, you could argue he's unfortunate for being snookered on most colours, but he's also pretty fortunate to have a gap through to the brown. So he's taken the lead, 11 points in it. Pretty happy with that pot, but not happy with the kiss on the pink. I was playing for the pink into the same pocket, but trying to run past it. So just a safety shot, which I played okay, but that red towards the block area means that Key had a relatively easy safe shot. But again, another chance here. Managed to get the cue ball out of the reds, but it just runs a little bit far for this black, and look how close this is. It's ridiculous that if that had dropped in, it would have been, I mean, certainly not, maybe not another break, but would have been right back in the lead. Well, not back in the lead, but would have been in the lead. Not a great shot from me. Keen plays a pretty nice pot though, and black over the pocket's obviously going to be another few points for him. Pretty nice positional shot here though. Nicely around the reds to get on these two, one of these two to the left corner. Not to be though. So sometime later I get this chance into the middle. Play that pretty nicely, but again, just not positively enough. So don't end up being well on a colour. I want it to be further over for this blue. And yeah, should not have taken it on. Should have played safe, I think. Ended up bringing the cue ball right back amongst the reds, giving Key this pretty easy starter and easy positional shot on the black. Plays it well though. That was close. He's unlucky there. So this red from me then, hopefully can I land on the black. Well, not on the black, but on close to black. I nearly mess it up. Nearly cannon the red, nearly snooking myself on the black, but just cannoned it hard enough so the red moved out of the way. And just about get around the angles. So here, just a safe shot, trying to push the red back, but ended up playing an inadvertent double kiss, and cue ball comes off the bloody red and puts the black in. So there goes undo all the hard work of that break. It gives Key a pretty easy starter here, which he manages to get a red and a black from, and nicely on. Not sure why he didn't play the red to the middle. That's what I would have played, but maybe the angle looks slightly different. So pretty thin one for me. Just red between the yellow and brown. Get it nicely, but the cannon in the browns just messed me up again. Messed up my position, so that was pretty bad. So struggling here. Got another. Do get this easy starter though. Can I get up for brown? Nope, messed that up again. Too many chances squandered in this, unfortunately. But very nice rest pot from Key. Just slightly unlucky not to come a bit further for the brown. So just the pink
does try and play the pot there, and pretty fortunate not to leave me anything easier, but it is what it is. Try the cut and try and get back towards the black and go in off. So just too many points given away and too many squandered chances.
I'm not tall enough.
So it's just a safety here. But end up putting the red down towards the corner. It's not over the pocket by any means, but it should have rolled an extra 6 inches and been on the cushion. As it is, Key could cut it in, knowing that there was no real pressure on it. Yeah, he messes that one up, but gets second prize by snookering me on the yellow. So I try and play the swerve and hit it too hard, end up bouncing off the table. So pretty, well, I don't know if it's careless, unfortunate, but very fortunate for Key to snooker me after messing up that brown. And another pretty fortunate snooker as well. So I'm 30 points behind with 27 on, so I need snookers here. So I try to get the yellow out from behind the pink and end up going in off. So more foul points given away. I think I've probably given, I mean, he's got 56 points, but I'd say probably at least 16 of those have been from foul points. And played the pot, wasn't far away from it. Got away with it, or have I? Because when you've got no pressure on, you can play pots like that. Not a good shot on the green there. But because I need snookers, even though this green is pretty much dead straight and I could stun it for the brown, I can't do that because I need snookers. So I try and play behind the blue. Well, snooker from the blue, didn't quite get it right. Key plays a pretty loose one. That black could have gone anywhere, but unfortunately for me, it doesn't go anywhere near a pocket. Well, it does go near a pocket, but it doesn't go in a pocket. Trying to get behind the blue again, but just didn't quite get it right, and leave Key this tempter to bottom left corner, which he gets in nicely. To be fair, again, no pressure because he has already basically won the frame. Doesn't get the brown in.
Alright. So, not your game, nice game. It's definitely your game. Yeah.
So that's the end of the first frame, and not really much more to say on that, really, other than, yeah, not great. I didn't really turn up for that one. Okay, I had a lot of in-offs, which gave away, I don't know, probably 20-odd points in fouls, but I also squandered a few chances. And, yeah, pretty disappointing performance for me. Can I turn it around in the second frame, at least get a draw from this match? Let's take a look and join me for the commentary.
Key to break this time. He's unlucky to catch that red that came out, otherwise it would have been a pretty nice break. But it leaves me with this chance to the corner. But I'm aware with the fairies after this first frame and don't even notice that the red's coming towards the rest. So I end up giving away 4 points straight off the bat because I'm just, yeah, all my confidence is gone. All my composure's gone. But can I get it back? Pretty happy with that pot. Just could have done with stopping maybe 6 inches earlier, but not far away off the brown, and would have had a shot at this red in the middle, I think. Anyway, a few moments later I get this chance to the red in the corner. Was pretty close, but not close enough. But I get another chance at it later on. But again, just a chance squandered. Can't be missing shots like that. But I do get that one in. It's the easy ones that I'm struggling with in this match, certainly, that I'm just not giving the attention to. Not good on the blue, though. That was nowhere near. Lucky not to leave Key anything easier than this, but he does. I do end up leaving him something relatively easy. But he doesn't quite get the positional shot right and ends up putting the black safe. Well, not safe, but here I thought I had enough space to come off the very edge of the cushion and get out back to balk, but I thought if I hit it hard enough it's probably not going to go in, but it did go in. Of course it went in. Not sure this was a shot. I think if that red hadn't been in balk I would have played safe there, because that black was tough with the rest for me. But anyway, I get another chance later on. But again, another chance squandered. Didn't get on a colour anyway. So sometime later, quite a lengthy safety battle later, and I play a safety shot trying to get the white on the cushion, and just again another in off. Far too many foul points given away. Good red from Key though, and good green. Another good red. Now on the black. Not quite on the black though. Pretty happy with that queuing. Didn't quite... I got into it a little bit too much, but still should be getting that in. Very disappointing with that black. So Key's left with his long red. No backswing at all, but still manages to put it straight in. And nicely on the pink, but doesn't quite get the pink right. Nice green. That is a pretty good shot actually. It's probably the shot of the match for me. Plays that green well, and then I think he was trying to get into the reds to disturb him, so he succeeded there. And that's another close one with the pink sitting there as well. Basically give away, well, I should have really given away 7 points there, but Key messes that up. So I'm having to bend this one a little bit, but played it pretty well, and thankfully the pink is still there waiting on the cushion, on the pocket rather, so I can pot this and hopefully get on a red. That's not too bad, although it's a rest shot. But I think it might be time for a new tip, because I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't be causing a miscue. Done a few of them recently, and I don't think I feel like I wasn't doing them a couple of weeks ago. So I haven't totaled up how many foul points I've given away in this match, but far too many. Key's only given away 4 in that very first in-off in the first frame, and I must have given away 34, probably across the 2 frames, maybe not that much, but and this is just, I mean, it would have been lucky to go in, but then when it was heading towards the pocket, I thought it was in, but it didn't. And yeah, just so playing a safety here. Playing a safety here as well, but don't get it right and end up putting the red over the corner pocket again. Need to learn how to do better with those. And Key manages to cut it in. Plays this one pretty well. Blue off the brown. Definitely played intentionally. Just misses the treble though. So I've got this chance, but can I get on a colour? I don't know why I played it like that. I still don't know to this day why I played it like that. Blue and pink were pretty easy really to get on. And tried to play the pink into the corner and ended up putting the black in. And I concede at that point because I just can't compete with that bad luck. I mean, yes, I played bad. I played terrible. But also, I just couldn't get any... I couldn't buy any good luck. And yeah.
So an even worse second frame, it has to be said. I can't believe I was so bad. And yeah, not only was I bad, as I said in the sort of spoiler section, if you haven't watched that, I lost my composure completely and didn't enjoy it. I think one thing that I'm going to have to change for future seasons is trying not to let, trying to play my own game, not to let my opponent or what my opponent's doing affect my game at all. Even if I do think that they're getting a bit of luck, then I just need to just try and forget about it and get on with my game. And if I think I'm getting particularly bad luck, try and change it. Play simpler shots. I don't know, change something, or even just I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but maybe let me know in the comments because I don't. Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of put an end to my season. Really, I think it could be my last match because the person I've got left to play has quite a lot of matches left to play. So. I don't know whether I'll get to play him or not. If I don't know what will happen to the league in terms of the points that he has, the points that have been awarded to other players from him because he's beaten a few, but also he's lost a few. So it could affect the league. But this is the league as it stands, and as you can see, I'm still on the first page, but I'm not as high up as I wanted to be. I'm behind some players that I really thought I could be beating, really, and pretty disappointed with the sort of second half of the season, really, after I got off to a pretty good start. I think if this does end up being my last match, and we do a similar kind of league, either later in the summer or next winter, I'm going to try and mix up my matches a bit. I think I felt like because it was my first league, I tried to arrange some of the perceived easier matches earlier on to sort of give me a little bit of confidence. But actually, that was maybe a mistake, and I maybe should have mixed them up again. I don't think it was the answer to get all the hard ones out of the way either, because that would have kicked my confidence and maybe would have meant I would have lost some matches that I probably should have been winning. I just needed to mix them up a little bit. I think maybe we'll do more of a structured tournament next time where we have actual fixtures, but I'm not sure. It's up to the committee. Anyway, if that does end up being the last match, thank you for watching the series. If I do end up playing the last chap, I will put it on the channel, and we'll see how it goes.